In today's lesson, we're going to have a look at the probability of events not happening. Previously, we introduced the idea of our probability scale. We said that the probability of a certain event is always equal to 1. We can use this to help us find the probability of events not happening. We can say that the probability of an event happening plus the probability of the same event not happening is always equal to 1. This is because the probability of an event happening or not happening is certain and therefore equal to 1 because one of those outcomes has to happen. Because of this, if we know the probability of an event happening, we can calculate the probability that it doesn't happen by simply subtracting the probability from 1. The best way to demonstrate this is by having a look at some examples. So in this first example, it says the probability of a spinner landing on yellow is 1/4. What is the probability that the spinner does not land on yellow? To do this, we want to work out 1, take away the probability of the event, which is 1/4. In other words, this means if we have 1 out of 4, how many more do we need to get 4 out of 4, which is 1 in total? That therefore means the answer is 3/4. So the probability of my spinner not landing on yellow is 3 out of 4 or 3/4. This second example says the probability of selecting a purple ball from a bag is 5/12. What is the probability of not selecting a purple ball? Again, I want to work out 1, take away the probability that it does happen, which is 5/12. This time I have 5 out of 12 and I want to know how many I need to get 12 out of 12, which is equivalent to 1. Counting up, that gives me an answer of 7 out of 12. So the probability of not selecting a purple ball from the bag is 7/12. So your first task is to complete the first page of the worksheet that's attached to Show My Homework. This is the page where the probabilities are given as fractions. For each question, you need to write down the probability of the event not happening. You can write your answer as a fraction in the space that is on the right side of the page. Once you've answered all of the questions, you can check them against the answers that are posted onto Show My Homework and then resume the video for the second part of the lesson. So in this next part of the lesson, we're going to have a look at the same idea but where the probabilities have been given as decimals. In this first example, it says the probability of it being sunny tomorrow in the UK is 0.9. What is the probability that it's not sunny? So as with before, I want to work out 1, take away 0.9, and therefore my probability is going to be 0.1. So I can say the probability that it's not sunny in the UK tomorrow is 0.1. Likewise, in this second example, it says the probability of winning a toy from a grabber machine is 0.14. What is the probability of not winning a toy from the grabber machine? I would do 1, take away the probability that it does happen, which is 0.14, and again that gives me an answer of 0.86. So I can say the probability that I do not win a toy from the grabber machine is 0.86. For these questions, when the decimals do get a little bit more difficult, you can use a column subtraction to help you, and I'll demonstrate this for you now. So we want to work out 1, which I'm going to write as 1.00, take away 0.14. First thing I need to do is borrow all the way across into my first column. So I get 10 take away 4, which is 6, 9 take away 1, which is 8, leave your decimal point in line, and 0 take away 0 is 0, so you can see that we get the same answer. So, as with before, your task is to now complete the second page of the worksheet that's attached to Show My Homework. This is the page that has probabilities given as decimals. You can write your answers in the spaces that are given to the right of the questions, and once you've got all of your answers, you can check them against the solutions that have been posted onto Show My Homework. Once you've completed both of these tasks, simply take a picture of both bits of work, upload them to Show My Homework, and that way I can see how you've got on. If you are struggling to complete some of the work from today's lesson, then please do not hesitate to get in touch via comment on Show My Homework. I'll try to make myself as available as possible and get a reply to you as quickly as I can. If the issue requires a little bit more input from myself, I might ask to arrange a time to meet on Teams where I can give you some personalised help with that specific problem.